Ethiopian authorities have warned protesters to refrain from violating the state of emergency terms or face harsh measures. Meanwhile, the ruling EPRDF coalition is still debating who to appoint as the next Prime Minister of Ethiopia to replace Hailemariam Desalegn. CGTN's Girum Chala has more from Addis Ababa.
Over the past 2 weeks, despite the declaration of the state of emergency in Ethiopia, strikes and violent protests have been largely seen, particularly in the Oromia region. Both the command post under the state of emergency and the Attorney General have confirmed grenade attacks and other violent acts have been witnessed, and days of strikes have been called in Oromia region. Talking to local media, Attorney General Getachew Ambai said, and I quote, "The Ethiopian government will no longer tolerate violations that breach the recently approved emergency rule." He said a special organ established to implement the state of emergency will take measures to ensure a rule of law and subdue violators. Meanwhile, Ethiopia's ruling EPRDF party is still holding series of determining meetings to decide who should take up the post of chairman of the party and Prime Minister of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia. Sources suggest the debate within the party is at a conclusion stage to finalize the name of the next Prime Minister of the country. Ethiopia, on the other hand, is preparing to welcome U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson and Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov this week. Both top officials will meet Prime Minister Hailemariam Desalegn and President Mulatu Teshome to discuss the current crisis in Ethiopia, among other issues. Girum, CGTN, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.